afternoon, race fans. Welcome to the Pocono. What was it called again? Well, okay, let's call it Pocono, the tricky triangle for the Pocono 200 kilometers. 50 laps here at Pocono Speedway, and a whole lot of potential for havoc. Currently a 4-car grid. We were expecting 5 or 6, but same issues did persist with one driver with currently an internet cable related injury. The other just unable to make the event. We, however, have recruited new drivers for next season in the next-gen car, and we are very excited for that. 2.5 mile track here at Pocono. It's pretty cool. We'll bring it on up. The info for today's race. Pocono, 2.5 miles or 4.03 kilometers, located in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. Track temperature is 41 Celsius out, air temp 24, 64% humidity, partly cloudy, and winds at 8 kilometers per hour. No turn 4 here, just 3 turns. Three turns. As we continue to wait for qualifying. Let's take a look at our drivers as they qualify. We're making his lap. Each driver gets 5 minutes to set 2 laps in today's race. For today's race. Echo currently on the pole with a 57.84. Here comes the 88 making his run. The very, very difficult turn number 3. It's going to be second place for the 42 on the grid. Third for Voodoo, and it appears Alex may not be able to make a qualifying run. One minute 28 seconds left in qualifying. Everybody on their second lap. That is a complete qualifying run for the 26. 42 coming through. And the 88. '88, 42 coming out of turn 3. Let's see what he lays down. Whoa, that was a long time, and Voodoo sitting at 59.655, putting him on the outside pole position. Apen unable to make qualifying. Believe possibly doing to qualifying conduct. And that gives us 12 seconds until the grid. Grid coming up. Let's take a look. Here is the starting grid on screen. Starting off on the pole, Echo, followed by Voodoo on the outside. Number 42 on the inside in third, and Apen starting at the back of the grid in fourth. That'll be your starting lineup for today's race. Still waiting for Echo to grid up. We'll go to the TV2 camera for today for the pace. And it appears the 26 has missed the grid despite starting on the pole. Well, it's very, very odd. Back to race mode. As we get ready to get going. As we get ready to go here at Pocono. And that's going to put Voodoo on a de facto pole, I think. 26. Not starting off on the grid.
Joey, if Echo gets back in, would you mind throwing a caution and then giving him his laps back because he qualified on pole?
Well, okay. What exactly happened to him? Did he just like miss the grid or he get disconnected?
I think he got disconnected.
Alright, looks like he did. I'll do that if he makes it back.
No, I got disconnected.
Not going. Not going.
Alright, Echo, try see if that gives you a chance to catch back up to the grid when I threw the yellow. Should give one extra pace lap.
It may not give it back because we didn't go green. You may have a missed start.
Yeah, Echo, what does it say on your screen?
Yeah, it's still a missed start. Still waiting.
Okay, well in that case you're just gonna, I'll wait until it goes green and then just tell me once the clock gets down and I'll throw another yellow. Tell me when it releases you from the pit lane.
Alright.
You three can decide on your own as to if you want to hold your positions or if you guys want to race until the yellow comes out. You guys decide amongst yourselves. Either way, I can't really stop you.
You guys want to just hold it?
Are we going to go for it, or are we just going to kind of wait for him to throw out yellow again?
That's it, just wait.
Okay, so when it goes green, I'm gonna wait until I see Echo come out of pit road, and then I will throw the yellow immediately, and he will receive the wave rounds to get his lap back. Okay, Echo is out of pit lane, throwing the yellow now.
Caution. Caution. Bud, tell me about your car real quick.
And for all of our viewers, apologies for the weird race start. We had our pole sitter unable to start the race.
So because we were going so slow, Echo went out in front of us, So he's got the lead back again.
I'll check the timing and scoring once he gets back past the line. You guys get past the line, I'll sort it from there.
I mean, it's fine if he's starting on the front. So
That's what I mean. It depends on how he's counting how the game's counting the laps. Okay, iRacing is in fact scoring him as the leader. Alright, so stack him again and we'll have a better start this time. Stack him. And apologies to our viewers for having to endure that fake start, essentially. That was not what we were expecting. We had an issue with the leader trying to grid and losing connection due to a throughput error on iRacing side. So we're going to be stacking up behind the pace car once more and get going.
really sorry, guys. It's all good.
Okay, scoring's back to normal again.
Everyone, just make sure you're on drivers and not all teams now. Yep.
I'll talk wherever I want, thank you.
Try.
Let's try to keep her green. I got roughly 35 minutes before I need to bounce.
Hey Pan, this is DW in the booth, if you have a copy. Just messing around for drivers here on the broadcast while we wait for the actual start of today's event. Sitting behind the pace car.
Sorry about that. I had to switch to all team.
How are you feeling coming into today's very, very boring start to the race? Good God, Voodoo, what are you doing? You almost ate some concrete there. Alright, you know what? This is not a good idea to try and distract you guys even more. Apparently y'all can't even figure out how to drive under caution here, let alone green flag conditions.
I think that's a better decision. Voodoo, if I catch you when we go green, I'm going to give you a push.
Copy that.
Why do I keep hearing the drivers? Alrighty, for our loyal viewers who decided to stick around through the delay, coming to the green flag this time by the correct qualifying order now in place. Here we go. Coming to the green flag whenever this pace car gets off here in turn 3. You can start off the leader or start off the green.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air at Pocono. '88 and the 30 off to a terrible start compared to the 26 and the 42. Heading down into turn 1. '26 pulling away. 42 behind him. Continuing to build the lead, the 26. 30 running 4th place. Whoa, catching a little bit of grass. It's the 42 air frog Mustang. Holy cow. A little less than ideal. Making move to the outside of the 30. 30 down low. 88 now looking at the 42, wanting to make a pass and get up into the top 2. 26 pulling far, far away. Currently 2.8 seconds ahead of second place. The 42 holding up the 88 and the 30. Very difficult to pass here at Pocono. Oh, 88 into the wall, gets a little tap of that. 30 into the back, almost into the back of him. Managed to escape that fate. 26 pulling further away. And 42 safe for now. Number 26 still far ahead, 42 still holding back the 30 and 88 cars. 1 second gap between the 30 and 42 at the last timing line. Pulls straight away the head, the 26. 5.6 seconds back is the 30. Lap 7 of 50. 30 gets the better of the 42. 42 struggling to hold it in turn 3. 88 struggling as well. Gap still being opened up by the 26. Still quite fast. Gap shrinking a little bit now. The 88 is damaged, seemingly limiting his ability, his arrow. Keeping him back. 26 having a little bit of trouble holding his lap time, seemingly slowing down a bit by 0.2 compared to his best lap of a 58.108. And 30 having laid out his best time the last lap. One-fifth of the way through now. On lap 10. Sorry, we are on lap 9 of 50. My apologies. Should be having at least one pit stop this race. On lap 9 still, the wildly slow lap time is of Pocono. 2.5 mile triangle-shaped track, relatively flat except for turn 1. Lap 10 now. Bring up our track map. By car number, as it should be, or rather whenever it decides it wants to show up. Not sure when that'll be. Guess SDK Live Timing just doesn't want to give us the ability to see our track map. It is what it is, I guess. We're still dropping back. Number 42 still maintaining his third place position. Apen having lost a good chunk of time to the 26. Now almost 8 seconds back. And still losing a bit more time. It's going to bring the 42, I believe, closer to the 30. Within visual range now. It's the entire front straightaway between the first and second place drivers. As the 26 continues to hold his pace in the Phoenix 200 kilometer. Only 50 laps here. Game now expecting 48 more minutes left. Almost 10 seconds back now, the number 30. The 26 basically on its own planet, running all on its own. 12 laps in. Extremely strong race for him. About 1/4 of the way through now on lap, bit past 12.5 laps, coming to lap number 13. '26 in a very, very comfortable lead over the 30 car. Not quite sure what the fuel window is here at Pocono, but we will find out. Same thing with tires. Should play a big role. Whoa, just barely keeping it out of the wall, the 26. Still running consistently good lap times here at Pocono. Lap number 14 of 50. Mighty boring, must say. People running now almost 1 minute laps. And over 11 seconds back to the leader. Voodoo almost 20 back. Voodoo continuing to drop. A-Pen the same. .35 laps left. Whoa, a little bit loose there for the 26. Not like it's gonna matter though. He is currently almost 13 seconds ahead of second place. An entire Pocono front stretch apart, almost an entire mile. 13 seconds. Number 26 having the race of his life at the moment. Check the diamonds. Sorry, check the lemons. We are at 5.1, but with only 2 viewers, I don't think it makes much sense to drop them this stream. We may save them for Twin Ring Motegi next week. Of 50. Currently running soft tires still. Really not sure what the 30 strategy is here. It might be a lack of speed almost. I wouldn't want to say that outright, but he's just not as fast as he normally is. He was quite fast in practice, but it almost appears as if the speed is just completely gone. Field now pretty strung out. 30 seconds back, the 88. Well, that traffic will still play a factor for the 26. He'll most certainly catch the 88 before this race is over. Pulling it down low in turn 3, but also coming up kind of early to the wall to get onto this front stretch. Lap 19 now. A-Pen may have had a wall hit as he has 2 X's. Take a look at the session events screen. That was lap 8, 2x for A-Pen. Let's take a look what happened. And that appears to just be a little bit of the wall, I think. Yeah, it looks like Voodoo's definitely had a rough race. Yeah, a bit more wall. And an incident here as well, another 1X contact. And it's just not been a great race for him. Let's go back to our standings, 16 seconds back now, the number 30. 26 would probably safely pit without worrying about losing all that much time at all. '88 struggling, 33 seconds back now to the leader. .6 back to the 42. 0.4 now. So let's see if that gap continues to shrink. And if the 88 might be able to catch the 42. Lap time's really falling off now. May not have been the best track for Legacy Xfinity cars, to be quite honest. Possibly a different track, Cup cars might have been a better option. The next gens will definitely perform much better at Pocono. All we can hope for is the high power package. That'll be definitely something to see. Make the tricky triangle even trickier, but also much faster. Pocono may be moved to a 250-kilometer race next season as well. Things still fairly boring here at Pocono. Not much excitement to be had. The 88 can slowly closing the gap to the 42. Down into turn one again. Out of turn one again. It's another left turn. It's quite boring, you know, if only a 4-car field at the moment. Things should be healed up by the start of next season, though. Oh my! Something has gone terribly wrong, I think, for the... Oh, never mind, he's on pit road. Nothing has gone terribly wrong for the 30. However, he is in danger of being put a lap down. Long pit stop for him. And he will go down a lap. However, the 26 is yet to pit. .29 pit stop. He is, however, on now on fresh tires. Let's take a look at the 42 and 88 to see what they choose to do. .88 still catching the 42. 3.6 back now. 26 still in the lead. The 26 comes to pit now. Oh no, he spins on pit road! accident for the 26 on pit road. That's going to cost him time, but hopefully not the lead. Big time problems on pit road for the number 26 car. Here he comes into his stall. Gas and 4 fresh tires. 42 coming to pit road. 88 staying out. As green flag pit stops continue. Car's making about half the race on one tank of gas. That'll put the 88 temporarily in first place. Looking to lead a lap, snag a bonus point. Look at him go. '88 having about 2 seconds up to the 26. The 26 retains second place. Third taken over by the 30. 42 now back down to fourth. The 88 still holding on. Will he to come lead this lap? Will he dive into the pit road this time, or will he keep it on the power? He'll keep it on the power. He's staying out. And that is a lap led for the number 88 car. Here comes the 26. All over the back of him now. About a half a second apart. Close to 3/4 at the line, but now oil under a half. Here comes the 26. 88 still leading. Doesn't want to let him by. Coming towards turn 2. And the 26 will have him. Into turn 2 they go. Oh, the 26 washes out wide. Keeps the almost a slide job, keeping the 88 back. Perfect move by the 26 to get that lead back. 37 seconds between fourth place and the leader now. Let's look at the leader again. Now putting up time on the 88. The 88 running second, still having not taken his pit stop yet. Part 2, the only car so far with an incident-free race. No Lexus. Due to the accident on pit road for the 26, which by some miracle he managed to keep the lead. Now past halfway with 24 to go. Barely keeping it out of the wall. Echo driving the wheels off that car. Number 30 seemingly not in reach for a win. 88 still staying out. Does he come in this time? No. He continues to stay out with 23 to go. Question is, will the 30 catch him and take away that second place spot before the end of this race? Lap 28 now. Coming to 22 to go. At Pocono. And that's a spin. That's going to be a yellow flag. That is on the racing surface.
What is the caution for? Spun out. Really?
A spin on the racing surface there. And that looked like it was Voodoo. Let's take another look at the incident. Just losing it coming into the pit road, it's almost to the look of it. Or just losing it with bad tires in turn 3, and I was in the middle of the racing service, which prompted the yellow to come out. Plain and simple. And that'll give him a chance to pit whilst not losing his position, but will once again bunch the field back up. Back to live coverage. 20 to go. Next time they cross the line. There's a 26 still trying to catch the pace car. Not sure if the race will finish on time now. No real way of showing, as ATVO is all kinds of screwed up. 26 trying to keep his tires warm. Everybody trying to close that gap. By a miracle, 42 will stay on the lead lap for now. 38 seconds back, trying to catch up to the pace car. Oh, 42 a little bit in the grass onto the pace lap. Don't know how he managed to screw that one up. And the gaps start to close. And here comes the 30 and the 42. Voodoo 30 laps on his stint, 30 laps on the tires, and 30 on the fuel. He's going to have to pit this time. There's no way he won't. Or at least have any sort of hope of finishing if he doesn't. Voodoo heading into the pits. Alex going with him. Looking for fresh tires. Let's see how this goes. Let's go to pit lane camera. The field continues on. 42 now in second. Under yellow. And pit stops. And the 88 overshoots. Might stack him back down to fourth. Voodoo out of here. He's on the move. Alex has one other long stop. Going to set him back to fourth. And we will head back to our TV camera. Everybody off pit road now. $20 to go. The second caution in today's race at Pocono. Technically the first real caution. Okay, 30 catching back up to the pacing field now. The race still green. Sorry, the race still under yellow. 15 minutes to 1 o'clock. Echo leading. Lights should be coming off this time by the near field to stack back up. Long green flag run there. Let's start Voodoo fourth. Voodoo not doing something very smart here. I don't know what they're doing here. I really don't. Voodoo all the way at the bottom. Apparently now at the back of the line. I'm not sure if he was given a penalty, maybe. Both made their, yeah, doesn't look like a penalty at all. No, I don't think anybody sped on pit road. Not sure why they're stacking up the way they are. Unless it was maybe an unsafe pit exit. Stacking up, getting ready to go. 18 laps at the line. When they go green. 42 out on the outside. Number 88 all the way at the back. Inside line is going to be the 26 and the 30. Minutes each one of these pace laps of Pocono. Very long. We may not make it the advertised distance in the race. That is definitely in question. Getting ready to go this time by to the go back green. Pace car pulling off.
Green flag.
Green flag is in the air at Pocono. 18 to go. And a duel for the lead between the 26 and the 30. 30 on fresh tires. Heaven said take a pit stop under that yellow flag. He's going to try and make a pass on the outside, and he's going to make it stick. After a dominant race by the 26. Oh, hold on. They're side by side. Not anymore. They were, I promise. Oh, they might be again. 26 on the inside through 2, coming into 2. 26 is going to take the lead back in turn 2. The 30 on the outside getting the much better launch out of the corner, coming down towards turn 3. The 26 will challenge the inside once more to the 30. No contact. 30 stays out in front on fresh tires. The 26 still challenging. 26 now side by side with the 30 again. And now behind, looking to pick up a draft. The 26 still pushing hard. Into turn 1, the draft gave him the momentum. He's down on the inside. 30 holding a little bit, holding one lane up. Using the tires to his advantage. The 26 fading a bit, but still having the draft to help him. Slipstreaming behind the 30. Using it to his advantage. Here they come into turn 2. Out of the lead for the lead, still raging. 30 gets up beside him as the 26 gets up beside him as the 30 gets him to the wall, scrubbing off his momentum. The 26 down low, washes wide. In the second lane, the 26, the 30 running the curbing down at the bottom. The 26 will hold it. Coming to the front stretch. The 26 now leading again. Coming to turn 1. Can the 26 hold him back? And it looks like he will. The 30 challenging all the way down to the bottom. 26 moves down to block. Echo holding off Apen. The battle still at the front. A little bit more of a gap now between the two leaders. The leader in second. We may not make it the full distance. $15 laps remain. I don't think we're going to make it all the way. We will switch it over to time mode now. If we can, that is. Apparently not. I don't think it will show it. Due to an issue of ATVO, we cannot see what is left in the race time-wise. We may be able to see, these are 40 minutes in, laying down 1 minute laps, or a little less than 1 minute. I think we will make it to the end of the day's race. we definitely have a good chance. We blocked 1 hour 15 minutes for the race. Last lap of 57.976, the fastest lap of today's race. Echo driving the wheels off that number 26 Mustang. Jab dropping him behind relative to Voodoo. That's the two-stop strategy. Very interesting. We'll pull up the pit strategy on the screen. If it shows, that is. Yes, it will. You can take a look at the pit stop pattern of each driver. Voodoo absolutely making the Herculean 30 lap stint despite that did result in a spin during the race. Echo pit at lap 24 and is now 13 laps in his current stint. A-Pen taking 22 and then a free tire is under caution. And the fourth place, number 42, still on the lead lap and 10 seconds back from the leader. Still can't get that to show the, what do you call it? Still can't get it to show the track map, but it is what it is. 13 left, 12 when they reach the line. "38 laps completed." 39, actually. The 30 just about holding that gap. About 2 seconds now, 2.1. Number 26 is driving the hell out of that thing. But can he make those tires? Can he keep driving like this and make the tires last long enough to get him to the end and not have him drop off and pace too much and fade away? That is the real question here. Eleven to go. Oh, 26 minutes, just barely keep it out of the safer barrier there. That was a close one. Ten to go. 10 laps left in the race. Voodoo is out. He is going off to go compete in the iRacing.com Indianapolis 500. At least 3 cars left in the field. Voodoo out of the event. Doesn't seem Alex has quite the pace to catch him. 3.2 the gap now. Echo shifting down to third gear going into turn 1. Probably will hear a lot more of that when we embrace the next gen cars here next season. Plenty of downshifting. Does not appear that 30 has the pace. Most definitely does not. So we can get it to if refreshing the overlay might help. It might, in order to get us the display that we want. However, it does not seem to be following commands from the application at the moment. Oh, there it goes. That has done it. That has fixed things. Amazing how slowly those cars move around the map here at Pocono. So the sheer length of the track and lack of pace. 30 now, almost 5 seconds behind the leader. Everybody with 2 X's now. At least 2, rather. 11 X's for the 88. Whoa, that was close. The 26 driving the absolute hell out of the number 26. God, that was almost retarded. Just driving the hell out of the car to stay in the lead. He's found a lot of speed here at Pocono. Third gear through turn 1. Tightest on the circuit, but also the highest banked. Six lap parade. .42 miles away from the 30, from the 26, but still plenty of time between them. I don't think that there will be any sort of lap traffic to deal with. 5 to go now. Unless there's a Team Order Spinella that happens. I don't think this race is going to have any sort of caution or green-white checkered, and I highly doubt that'll happen. Consider any Team Orders will happen, considering the 30 is in second and the 26 and 30 are on the same team. Racing on Penarchy in both the Sports Car Challenge and in the Stock Car Series. Another lap completed. The 3 cars fairly strung out now. And with that caution, it's not going to come down to fuel mileage. Keeping the car clean, just taking care of it. Also driving it as quick as he can while taking care of it, rather. Just get the car to the end and keep the gap. Leave room for a mistake. Obviously nothing catastrophic, but a little wall tap, something like that, in order to secure that lead. Go. Two left, 2 laps. And definitely not enough time for the number 30 to make it up. The 7.5 second gap. The 26 of Echo having worked very hard to achieve this. And to get a win this season after being snubbed so many times. Last lap of the Pocono 200 kilometers. Coming to the line now for the finish. The checkered flag is out, and Echo will take his first win at Pocono. 30 coming around to finish second. It's going to be a gap of 8.952 seconds. 26 already burning it down, excited to win. There are still other cars on track, so this is quite hazardous. In the grass now. .42 crossed the line, 27 seconds off pace. Sorry, 36 seconds off. That's quite okay, as he finished on the lead lap. Very happy, I imagine, that winner in the number 26. Congratulations to him. Great job. Let's go take those interviews. And we wait for Echo to unmute himself. And we will also steal Jab and A Pen into the booth temporarily to give Voodoo a chance to continue to focus on the Indy 500 while I conduct my interviews. A little Still waiting for Echo to unmute himself in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, Echo I think is also deaf or something.
Okay, he says Apen's interview first, so he will take an interview and not go back to the Indy 500 channel. Your second place, interesting strategy with the interesting choice of strategy going in for pits tires the extra time. Were you just hoping for a little bit of extra pace over the leader?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see if I could get out of that pit stop.
Well, that was definitely a solid second place finish, protecting that points lead and rolling into Motegi. Any thoughts heading into the last week of the season for that doubleheader on the road course in the Oval?
I'm really excited for it. Glad Echo could get his win today, and I was able to pick up the second place. So hopefully that should secure the championship for me.
All right, congratulations. And Echo, our race winner, congratulations on your first win in the Simverse Stock Car Series. You had the pace all day. You had the perfect strategy. You were able to beat out cars on faster tires. What led to that? Good setup? Or was it just a good setup, great tires, or just a hell of a lot of practice?
Yeah, really happy that I took the win today. Probably, because I'm racing with team players right now. So I'm really happy that they, told you to let out the caution because I disconnected at the start. So I have to dedicate this win to all of them because without them, pretty much, there was no way I could have, got this win.
Okay, well, congratulations on your first win. And any thoughts going into the final rounds at Motegi next week?
Just like Alex said, I'm pretty excited. Never really raced a track, but we'll see.
Okay. And on to our third place finisher, Jab, rounding out the podium. How did your race go?
So I think it went pretty well. I kind of got screwed over at the end there with the caution when the pace car came out. I think that was when Voodoo and Alex both pitted. I was expecting that I was going to be able to get out in front of them there before they ended up coming into pit under the caution, but I think we still made it work, and I still managed to get my third place.
All right, congratulations on that third place finish and finishing on the podium. Any thoughts for you? Next season, next week first, and then the new season in the next gens. You might be able to, contend for a championship in the new car.
I'm not sure whether I'm quite at the level of championship contender, but I definitely will enjoy racing in the new car in the new season, and I feel like the season's been going pretty well. I have been only getting recently kind of back into the role of iRacing, and so it's been quite a bit of fun to try and learn some of the tracks and stuff kind of as we go. And so I'm hoping that next season I can take a little bit of what I've gotten back into this season, and I can try and apply some of that next season. Hopefully I can put up better times, and hopefully we'll see that I perform a little better.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your interview. Congratulations on that podium finish. And Ever Noob, thank you very much for the follow. And we'll cut that off there. Come back tomorrow for the modified
no interview
tour
for me.
Well, you were racing in the Indy 500. I didn't think you wanted a distraction. Voodoo, how did your race go when it ended 10 laps early?
It went pretty good, man, but we had to pull in early and run to the teleporter to hurry up and get to Pennsylvania so we could make the grid for the Indy 500 today. And other than that, it was a lot of fun.
Voodoo, what state is Indianapolis located in?
Indiana.
So why would you teleport to Pennsylvania?
Did I say teleport to Pennsylvania?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant teleport from Pennsylvania to Indiana.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. You know, definitely making good work out of that of Roger Penske's teleporter system.
Yeah, that was my bad. You know, them teleporters kind of scramble your brain every now and then when you go through them, so...
Alrighty. Well, thank you all for coming out, and thank you for racing, and also for all of our loyal viewers. We will drop the lemons. The next time we're gonna save up the lemons. We'll drop them during the Motegi 90 minutes, and see you all tomorrow at South Boston in the modifieds.